It's hard to believe that we are already into week 5 of this kind of wellness journey that I am sharing on YouTube. But here we are. I had a bit of a low-key day yesterday. It was Labor Day. Our offices were closed, so me and my husband ended up going to play mini golf, which was so much fun. And it has been a very long time since I played mini golf. I would love to say that I won and I kicked his butt, but he ended up getting, I think, 2 or 3 hole-in-ones, and I got none. So he beat me by about, I don't know, 2 or 3 strokes. A little bit of a bummer, but we had a great time, and it was a beautiful day. It was the absolute perfect end of summer. After we finished playing mini golf, we went inside. There was a bit of an arcade, and there's nothing more nostalgic than an arcade. And as we were walking through it, just to leave, I saw Skee Ball, and Skee Ball is one of my husband's favorite arcade games, and it has been a very, very long time since we've played Skee Ball. So I saw it, and I kind of like gave him the eyes, and I was like, do you want to play? Like, for all time's sake, do you want to play some Skee Ball? And so we did, and it's funny to see arcades are kind of like higher tech than they used to be. Like, you get cards, you can load the cards with money, and then like there's no physical tickets anymore. The tickets get put on the card. So we played some Skee Ball. I have no idea how many tickets we got. It doesn't matter. It was just about playing Skee Ball. He kicked my butt with Skee Ball too. So I was just a big old loser yesterday. But in order to make me feel better, we stopped for ice cream on our way home. I was in the mood for ice cream, and I know that that's not conducive to my goals, but I wanted some ice cream. So we stopped, and I got a little bit of a sundae. It was very, very delicious, full of peanut butter. And weighed in this morning, and I was still down from where I started this journey. So it's okay. Definitely looking forward to a bit more progress in this coming month. Definitely trying to dial in on a few of the behaviors and a few of the decisions that I need to be making just to, support goals. That is the update for now. I'll update throughout the day. Definitely going to try and get my walking in. Definitely going to try and get a workout in later. But really looking forward to what September holds. And hopefully we'll be checking in at the end of September with some, really great progress and some, downward trends in weight loss. I finished up my morning meetings. I am now going to hop on my walking pad, get a few steps in. I should be able to get to 5,000. I'm getting in my steps while she is getting on her snooze. Finished my walking pad walk. I am at 5,211 steps. I'm going to have the remainder of my sandwich for lunch and finish off the chips as well. Just gonna have some lunch, turkey hoagie, and some chips. We are heading toward the end of a very busy day, and very busy for clearly not everyone. But I am happy to say that I have 3 bottles down. This one is about a half, so I have 2 full and a half, not 3. But that should be 20, 40. This will be 60. It'll leave me 40 ounces to get throughout the rest of the night. Totally doable. Okay, so for dinner tonight, I'm going to have roast turkey. I love frozen meals. I know that they're not the best. I know that they always have like super high sodium, but this is delicious and it's so light in calories and it's so easy. I'm going to add additional mashed potatoes to it. And then I have leftover jellied cranberry sauce. So that is my meal for tonight, for dinner. That leaves me slightly under the calorie, like too far under the calories. So I'm gonna have a little snack right now while my husband finishes up working. I think I'm just gonna do some crackers and a Baby Bell cheese, and then I'm gonna go for my run. And then hopefully by the time I do all of that, my husband will be done working and then we can have dinner. I just ended up having 3 of these little mini non dippers, and then I spread the Baby Bell cheese. I'm gonna eat these and then I'm gonna go for my run. Slipped on my shoes and I'm going to head out for my run. I think I'm gonna try and do 2 miles. It's Wednesday morning. I did not sleep well last night, but no matter. Woke up, got ready for work. I have my breakfast and my lunch. I'm gonna head into work. Checking in for Thursday evening. I am on my way home from work. It was one of those days where you start to do 20 things, you get none of them completed. So that was not a fun day at work, but I did make sure that I got my steps in. I actually got quite a few steps in, and I'm very pleased with myself because there was like a training meeting. I had lunch, and then there was a training meeting that I took as a walking meeting because I wasn't gonna have a speaking role. I didn't need to be on camera. It was just like they were walking us through how to do something, and it was an hour long. So I took it as a walking meeting, and I got 7,500 steps just like in that meeting alone. I think my Fitbit is breaking or dying. The charger the last few times has been funny, and then I feel like the light is not very good, like it's not very bright, and I haven't messed with any settings, so I don't know what's going on with it. I'm hoping it's not dying, but if you guys have recommendations for smartwatches that are not the Apple Watch, not because I don't like the Apple Watch, but because I do not have Apple products, so if I had an iPhone, I would get an Apple Watch, but I don't have an iPhone, I have an Android. Yes, I'm one of those people, and I may be replacing my Fitbit, which will be a bummer, but if you guys have any recommendations, do let me know.
All right, I am going to get my workout in. I'm just going to go outside and do a quick run. I didn't really do anything yesterday, but trying to kick off week 6, now that we are in week 6, off with a bang. So gonna do a quick, probably 2, maybe 3 miles, and then I'm gonna come home and I'm gonna have some sushi for dinner. So it's my husband and I's wedding anniversary today, and I come home to a lovely little surprise. I have balloons and flowers, and it looks like a little gift. That is so sweet. I left him a card and a little gift over here. Ignore that on the wall. That's my study materials for my gymnastics judging criteria, but what a nice little treat. And then we're gonna have some dinner, do a little bit of surf and turf, and celebrate our 8th wedding anniversary.
It's finally Friday. It was a long week, you know? But it is over. It is now time for the weekend. Hi guys. Okay, so it has been a hot minute. Turns out we're gonna just do a 2-week video because I was behind on the last week, and now we're here and it's Saturday morning. We're not really going to talk about that much, unfortunately, because this week was super busy week. Definitely did not stay on plan, stay on track for the goals. We're just going to put it behind us. It was one of those weeks. Look, this is life be lifing. And that's okay. So, unfortunately, like I think I have maybe some clips. I honestly don't even remember what I took. So, just wanted to get this up and then pick up tomorrow.